What up, guys? Perry here again for another session of Talk Time with Perry. We'll be covering 3 topics today. The first one will be why college, in my opinion, is more beneficial than high school and why people should go to college. Number 2 is going to be about those kids in classes who complain that they don't learn anything because the teacher stinks when they're the ones who don't pay attention and don't really try. And then the third and final topic is not being afraid to try new things just because you're scared of what your friends think or how people will judge you. So that's what we'll be talking about today. So let's start it up. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is why college is more beneficial than high school. Well, first thing I learned on my first day of college is that the teachers really don't care if you pass or fail. They're basically there just to get paid and teach you stuff, so it's kind of on you to actually show up and care about it. So when I first went, it gave me a sense of, oh geez, I better learn and not dog on this or else I'm going to waste the money I'm paying for the class. Because remember, in college, you pay for your classes, so in my opinion, it's very beneficial to actually take those classes seriously. Now, the school I went to was basically an all-dress code school, so I could wear what I want. In college, you could wear whatever the hell you want, the class, and the teachers won't care, which I love. I can wake up 5 minutes before class and go in my pajamas if I really wanted to, but I don't, because one thing I noticed that college teachers look for is your appearance, because an appearance kind of gives off what kind of person you are in college, and teachers will label you on the way you dress. So that's why I have the feeling of the dress to impress, but not all out dress to impress, kind of like I care enough to come to class and I care enough to impress the teacher kind of thing. That's just me. That's just me. Dress to get the teacher's attention. That's just my opinion. Also, in college, one thing I learned is that if you're struggling, really struggling, you need to go to the tutor center or talk to your teacher about tutoring sessions, because the last thing you want to do when you're in college and you're struggling in classes is not do anything about it, because you're going to get behind, and once you get behind in college, you are playing the pickup game all the way to the end of the semester, and trust me, you do not want to be behind the 8 ball when finals come around, because that is not fun. And you know how in high school things can be easy, and teachers will give you late reminders or extended time to finish your homework. Well, in college, basically, if you don't do your work and you're not handed in on time, then it's a fail. So I don't know what it is with me, but everyone might be saying, oh my god, well, who cares about that stuff? Who cares? I mean, I get extended time. Well, yeah, but in my opinion, I'd rather get stuff on right when I get it. So when having a specific due date, it compels me to do my work and get it finished, so I'm not getting piles and piles of work in college, because college, different from high school, homework is off the chizang. It is completely out of control. So you cannot get behind in college, so that is the worst thing you can do. Now, I mean, it's sure some people might find it weird, but I find college more beneficial because the kids who actually care and want to learn go there, so you don't have to deal with those bullshit, lazy people who don't even try and yet they pass. People who actually want to learn go to college, and you actually learn something in college. That's just my opinion. I've learned so much for my first semester in college than I did, honestly, in my last 2 years in high school. That's just me. Teachers give you the whole thing on how they don't care, and in my opinion, that kind of tells me, oh, geez, I gotta pass because I'm paying for this class. That's just my opinion. Yeah, so that's why I think college is more beneficial. It's more real life when you're comparing it to work, because that's just my opinion. Second thing. There's nothing more than I hate than those kids who complain on social media and in person saying, oh my god, this teacher sucks, I never learned anything. Meanwhile, those kids that say that, they're just turned around and talking to the person behind them, telling how many nudes they got from this weird girl, fat person they got last night, Okay. Now, I'm not saying that every teacher is perfect, perfect, you know. And I'm not saying freedom to tell how you feel is wrong. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm saying a teacher cannot be great at explaining her answers, but there's two things you can do. You can A, do what these kids are doing and not do anything about it and just complain all the time, or you can do something and say, hey, you're not explaining this well enough. Can you please say what you said again? Because you do not want to be the one who complains a lot, because then you're going to get on the teacher's bad side. Next thing you know, she's going to be giving out oodles of homework, and you're going to be crying all over social media, and I really don't want to read you crying on social media, because I don't give a shit if you're failing because it's your fault. Sorry, I really don't care. So, listen, if you are one of those people who feel the need to state that teachers aren't expressing themselves or explaining what they're saying the best instead of explaining it on social media and Facebook, how about you tell them? Okay, be like, yo, Mr. Hoodawussits, you are not doing a good job explaining this. Can you please explain it again? Simple sentence, they'll explain it, and if you still not getting it, something called extra time or tutor sessions or staying after school to learn, not going home and explaining on Instagram how Mr. Hoodawussits just sucks dick the whole class. No, sorry. I mean, you don't need to complain where you can do so much more than just complain on Facebook. That's just my opinion. Sorry. Now, last topic is going to be explain to you guys why it is extremely okay to be trying new things and not being afraid of what your friends will think or people will think. Because, first off, if you want to try something new and you think you'll like it, who cares what other people say? Because if you like it, that's the only important thing. In my opinion, that's what it is. Because there's such thing as individuality, and no one wants to be a normal person and the same, because being normal is boring. If you want to try something new, then do it. It's not really their decision. It's your life, not theirs, okay? That's just my thing, okay? And, like, say, for example, one of my friends, he wanted to do cheerleading, okay? And I am completely fine with that. But you know what I find funny? All the guys say, oh my god, this kid's so gay for doing cheerleading. And, you know, I'm just sitting over here like, okay, so you're going home and playing Xbox and watching porn. Well, this guy, he's, you know, catching girls and working out with girls for 3 hours every day of the week. Yeah, he's not gay, man. He's getting it in while you're freaking watching big booby porn stars, okay? So don't say that something is gay or stupid when someone actually wants to give something a try for something else new, okay? Because it shouldn't be your opinion, and someone shouldn't judge another person's acts if they're curious about a new hobby of theirs, okay? Like, say a girl wanted to try to join the boys' basketball team. All right, let them give them a shot, okay? I mean, so what? So what if they want to try for the boys' basketball team? That's their decision. If they want to try it and give it a shot, that's their idea, not yours. So they shouldn't be judged on it. If a girl someone wants to join the boys' swimming team, it's not your life and your decision. It is their decision, and if they want to try something new, they should, okay? And guys, you should not judge them because they want to try something new, because it is their life, and if they're curious, then they should be, okay? It's their life, okay? That's just my opinion, all right? So, yeah, it pretty much ends another Talk Time with Harry. Follow me on Vine if you want to see some funny stuff. I really think it's funny. I mean, you may not, but I think it is. Follow me on Vine. I'll have my Vine name down low, and like and click that beautiful like and subscribe button down there. And hey, if you guys have any comments or questions on some situations you want me to talk about and give some advice on, I'll be more than glad to. Just leave them down low in the comment section. All right, cool. So I'll see you next time. Stay tuned. Peace.